Russell Westbrook missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nice pass to set things up.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Russ at the controls. To Gerald Green. Probing the defense. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Hey, switch that down.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Westbrook with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Threes and layups. That's what the Rockets do. They're not a team that settles for mid-range shots. And that's a good job of getting to the rim and racking it.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Bradley. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles from long range. And the rebound taken down by Houston. Green with the basketball. Leads 4. And count the basket inside.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Nene to P.J. Tucker. to Westbrook. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
It's Russ at the controls.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. 2-4 now. The inner beast of Westbrook. Sheer determination.
I don't think anybody got the license plate on that hit and run. And there is no one, I repeat, no one in the game of basketball with the first step in the explosion of Russell Westbrook.
That's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Gerald Green to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. It's Westbrook. Not done yet. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Tyson Chandler. Caldwell Pope. 5 on the shot clock to Stevenson. Fires the 3. And the rebound taken by Chandler. Tucker to Westbrook. The drive right to the basket. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Russell Westbrook. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. He missed a pair of free throws. Stevenson, guarded by Gerald Green. Oh, you've got to get that one to go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
It's Westbrook. Not that time.
2 minutes left.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Tucker. Short jumper off the mark. Stevenson, defended by Tyson Chandler. To Bradley. Here comes the screen. Bradley. Cashes in for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. To P.J. Tucker. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't fall. Ah, the monster stuff. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Westbrook to P.J. Tucker. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Missed a wide open look. Green with the basketball. Down 4. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
Both teams are on fire, but speaking of competitive juices, one of the beautiful things that we heard during the timeout, in a team huddle, you heard multiple voices that weren't the coach saying how much more they needed to fight in order to win this game. Oh, trust me, the intensity level is going to pick up a couple of notches.
And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2.
Get it, shoot it again.
Westbrook into the front court, trailing by 4. Nene to P.J. Tucker. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Russell Westbrook steps into it, and it's Davis for the rebound. To Bradley. It was right there. The follow won't go either. Westbrook with it. He'll run the offense. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Cook to bring it into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. Rivers into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Right.
Tucker to Westbrook. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. It's Westbrook. Gets a shot up off the mark. Bradley to Davis. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lakers at the controls right now. Here comes the screen. To Davis. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Russell Westbrook, guarded by Cook.
Hey, double screen.
Austin Rivers. And the Lakers clear. It's Cook with the basketball. Up by 6. To Davis. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Tucker to Rivers. Screen coming. Tucker to Westbrook. Lets it fly from long range. Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
New blood coming.
Stepping in for the Lakers, number 23.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Here's Harden with the rock. To Fareed. From the outside, no good. Oh, emphatic slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Here comes the screen. Rivers up against Cook. James with the board. Cook to bring it into the front court. Lead is 12. And he'll head to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Rockets in control of the basketball. Austin Rivers to Fareed. Here comes the screen. Rivers, defended by Quinn Cook. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Cleans the offensive and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Across the timeline comes James. Up a dozen. To Davis, down low. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Screen coming. Shot for James Harden. The jumper's off the mark. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. Davis. Layup goes down. Well done.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Capella. Here comes the screen. Austin Rivers. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to Rivers. Has a chance. The shot by Rivers, no good. Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Can't connect from inside.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
On the drive, it's Cook, but he can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Harden to Capella. Anthony Davis rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Trying to cash in. Davis' shot, no good. And finishes strong.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in three-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a two-point shot relevant these days.
Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Austin Rivers to Capella. Oh, had him going there for a second. LeBron James tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
James. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Deep three at the buzzer.
Number 25, Austin Rivers.
Quinn Cook is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 80% at the line. Knocks down the first. It's the second. One more coming. No good. Made the first 2. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Lakers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Rockets have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Bench points.
The Houston Rockets were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Jay, the Lakers not just a great friend.
We know what's coming. Go get it.
Substitutions. Houston. Into the game for the
Los Angeles has the basketball. Quinn Cook, guarded by the former Dookie. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Rivers with the basketball. Down a bundle.
Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter.
James Harden. James Harden. He's 3 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Cook with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Deep left corner. Cousins. Short jumper off the mark. To Rivers. Oh, he had it. JaVale McGee pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Chance for Cousins. Cleans it up. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know that's easy. They can't guard you.
James Harden at the controls. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip.
Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen.
A pass taken away by the Rockets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Downloaded Cousins. Cleans it up. And that's rebounded by Houston. Gordon with it. His guys down big. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Caldwell Pope. Harden's on him. Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Houston with the basketball. Rivers, defended by Quinn Cook. Harden. That won't go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Rivers. Short jumper stays out.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
And a nice finish at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Harden to the basket, but his shot stays out.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body controls everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Watch the screen.
Count the basket inside.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
Here comes the screen. James Harden fires for two. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Harden. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Harden in a matchup with Boogie. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Cousins. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
The drive, right to the basket. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lakers ball. And it's Chandler with the rebound. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope snatching it out of the air. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Entering the game for Houston, number 17, DJ.
Here's Rondo with it. He'll run the offense.
I got him.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Down to Chandler. Anthony Davis swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Jumper's good.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Tyson Chandler sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
I got him. I got ball.
Curling inside. Danny Green sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Driving right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Rajon Rondo trying to cash in on a three-point play. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker. flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
From the outside, no good. Rondo with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Houston takes over. Surveys the floor. Cruises inside for 2.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Kyle Kuzma. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Harden. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Down low for Davis. Scores from the post.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Harden gets it in the left corner. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Number 32, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony Davis with the block. Here's a chance from long range. Tucker, dead on three-point shooter. Tough to guard.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Harden. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound pulled down by Davis.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Tucker to Harden.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Rockets with 4 to shoot. James Harden trying to cash in. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Quinn Cook against Harden. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. And he scores. They took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
It'll be Rockets basketball here as we...
Hey, the shot again. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Into the game for the Houston Rockets, number 42, Nene.
Rivers in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Short jumper won't go down. JaVale McGee to Caldwell Pope. And a throwdown.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Harden. And a putback slam.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Quinn Cook picked up by Rivers. Here comes the screen. Has a look. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Harden has it up the floor to P.J. Tucker. Nene. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To Davis. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Harden to Rivers. Shot from the lane won't go. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Rivers into the front court. Down a bundle. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
P.J. Tucker, huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nene with the dunk.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Los Angeles, they have it. JaVale McGee. 4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Rivers with the basketball. His guys down big to Harden. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
He gets it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. Driving is Harden, but he can't get it to go down. to Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Tucker to Harden. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Now a steal as the Rockets have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty.
Anthony Davis with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Tucker to Harden.
Hey, watch the screen now.
Runner here won't go. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Eric Gordon finished second in the sixth-man of the year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found a second life.
Now it's Harden at the controls. To P.J. Tucker. Sizing up the defense. Harden to P.J. Tucker. Shot clock to 4 for Houston. To Harden. 17-footer at the buzzer. Add 2 points to the board. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers added a win with today's solid victory, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Rockets didn't get the victory they wanted here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers played fantastic team basketball today. Ball movement is clearly what separated these two squads.
Player of the game.
We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.